Welcome to PM Magazine. I'm Lisa Clark.
And I'm Kevin McKee. I also need the keys.
Why? Where are you going?
Well, I'm heading to class.
Can you at least help me open up the show tonight?
I'd be happy to. Tonight on PM Magazine, we're going to take a look at an exotic style of dance. It's called belly dancing. The ancient dance hasn't changed, but the dancers have. Hi. Oh, wait, it's not what you're thinking. Belly dancing is not normally one of my favorite pastimes, but I have to admit that it's interesting to watch. Okay, so how did a dance like this, an art form that originated in the Mideast, find its way to Asheville, North Carolina? Well, it came by way of Shelia Scott. Now, she's the strawberry blonde here who's teaching this course in belly dancing. Now, Sheila's everyday lifestyle includes raising a family, tending to her many farm animals here on her mini Ponderosa, and by night, she's an instructor of belly dancing, of course. But why belly dancing and not playing bridge or sitting in on a quilting bee? Well, let's meet her to find out. It's exotic. Some would even say risque. Vital areas of the body exposed, hips vibrating and flesh shimmying, all to the alluring tempo of Mid-Eastern drums and cymbals. And tonight, the array of veils and jangling coins is outstanding, because this is a very special evening for 35 students and teachers in Asheville, North Carolina. Tonight, they aren't interested in pleasing an audience. They're performing just for each other at their first Belly Dancers reunion. While you might think that a woman who would perform such suggestive movements must have a very exotic lifestyle, at least one dancer at this reunion will fool you. Shelia Scott is a mother of 2 children, lives on a small homestead with her husband, and her daily routine includes feeding all of her flock. And while at home she doesn't look like your typical belly dancer, she's been dancing for almost half of her life.
Any form of dancing interested me, and I lived with a Lebanese family for a while and just got interested in the culture and Lebanese cooking and that sort of thing. And I learned from different teachers, different belly dance teachers, and that was back before you told anybody you were a belly dancer, about 15 years ago, you know.
Not only does Shelia find time for her family and her farming animals, she teaches classes at her home in the evenings. And her 4-year-old daughter gets right into the act. It's a dance that can be enjoyed by women of all ages because of the many benefits it offers to the mind and to the body.
I'd say 98% of the people that take belly dancing that don't know what it is come in for the exercise to tone their stomachs, and it really works on to flatten your stomach. Makes you feel pretty, and it keeps you young, and as long as you're moving and using your body, any form of exercise would do that, and I just enjoy doing this one.
Keeping in shape, especially keeping her midsection in shape, paid off for Shelia in childbirth.
I taught right up into the day before he was born. I taught on Tuesday night and went into labor right after I got home from the class and had him on Wednesday, and then I came back and taught the next class after that, and I could still do all the moves and still touch my toes, still stretch, you know.
A quick look at the Mid-Eastern history reveals that this is not so extraordinary. In fact, ancient cave drawings suggest that belly dancing may have originated as a fertility dance to prepare women for the ordeal of childbirth. But many people feel that it's more than that. They might imagine tonight's reunion as some kind of striptease, putting belly dancing on par with burlesque.
Those people have not really seen real belly dancing. And someone that has really seen the art of belly dancing knows that it isn't stripping or burlesque or that sort of bump and grind type of thing. And I just try to educate them as best I can without getting mad.
And yet the movements are suggestive. It's certainly not like any dancing you would see at your local disco. And ladies, when was the last time you dressed up in a halter top and a coin belt to step out? Are men driven into a frenzy by all of this? Well, Shelia says quite the opposite is true.
usually they're a lot more inhibited than they let on that they would have been. If I dance near someone, they'll even back up or turn their head rather than approach you, you know. And people have asked me, how do I keep their hands off of me? And so I've never had anybody offer to touch me. You know, they're really more inhibited than, they enjoy it, but they want to enjoy it from the other side of the room.
But that's not to say that a husband can't enjoy the benefits of having a belly dancing wife in the privacy of his own home.
This belly dancing, it really keeps the figure really in tip-top shape, you know, and whenever there's not anything good on TV, we just have a little performance.
And some husbands take it a step further, joining in the fun themselves, like this man, who calls himself the guardian of the harem and assists the dancers by playing their records for them.
People, of course, will hardly recognize me from normal. You know, I'm an engineer and I design electrical connectors, and I just don't fit the type, you know.
Tonight, they have all left their families and mundane routines behind to show their appreciation for one another. They're showing off their latest movements, trying to impress their veiled sisters, and trying to learn from one another. For Sheila, it's an evening to feel proud, for she has taught almost every woman in the room.
It's a proud feeling to see all these people doing the dance the way you wanted it done, and giving belly dancing a good name.
She even calls herself the grandmother of belly dancing in this part of the country, and tonight, it is the grandmother who dazzles all.